welcome back to another exciting and inspiring episode of On Location with Zara. I'm your host Zara Giovanni. The show is produced with the support of TELUS Story Hive. It's been my absolute pleasure and honor to bring you amazing, inspiring locals, artists, athletes, actors, doctors, entrepreneurs from all walks of life. I hope you found it as inspiring as I have. Joining me today is someone who is a local entrepreneur, and because of her passion for wellness and eating good foods, she decided to create her own business. She loves treats as much as I do, and she thought she wanted to make an amazing treat which would be healthy and delicious. So she decided to create LaLuna protein donuts. So we can eat donuts and we can eat treats and feel good. I'm talking about Zoe. Zoe, how are you doing?
Good. Thank you so much for inviting me.
My pleasure. Thank you for all these treats. I feel like I'm gonna sit here on camera and eat everything that's in front of me. Tell me about the passion. Like let's dig into the story of. They look so delicious, and I can't believe they're sugar-free, they're gluten-free, and they're protein donuts. Where did you come up with this concept?
My passion for baking starts when I was like a 15-year-old girl. My background is from Croatia, so I started baking like traditional cakes like every Sunday. And then when I moved to Canada in 1999, I actually was attending some health course. It was about 6 weeks, and I learned a lot about healthy food and how sugar is not healthy, how fiber is healthy, how protein are very good to us. And since that, it was always somewhere in my mind that I want to make something healthy. I was cooking for my family healthy food and healthy other treats, but a few years ago came to my mind that I would like to present to Vancouver something that it's not just good looking, but something that people know. They know what is a donut, but everyone knows that donut is fried.
Yes.
So my idea was to make something that's healthy and that looks good actually. So I'm actually the founder, and I invented that recipe. So the donuts are gluten-free, full of protein, and there are no sugar added at all.
Unbelievable. It's just, we were talking about this and I had no idea I've got this hair sticking out. I had no idea because I saw these donuts in our local store, and I thought, is this for real? Is this actually protein inside of them? And I remember when I started teaching yoga again, you were like, wait a second, I do this thing, I make these protein donuts, and I remember all my students were like, wow, Zara, we can actually tell there's protein in this. So tell me, behind the inspiration, because they look literally just, you could sit and eat it in one sitting. I'm someone who has a big sweet tooth, so I love to eat cookies, I love to eat all the things. This looks unbelievable. Tell us about this flavor over here. Looks like coconut flakes.
This is a coconut flakes, and it's also kind of a mixed tradition from Croatia, and then I make those American thing put together. So we have a original cake from Croatia. It's chocolate coconut cake.
Okay.
But I make just on a healthy way.
Okay.
So whoever it's from Europe, they know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Because we do have exact same cake.
Yeah.
But this one, it's very healthy, and my protein donuts are different than others because when you eat, your stomach is so full and light.
And you're not feeling because yesterday afternoon after I take my dog on a long walk, they were giving away the cinnamon one, I believe.
Yes, that's the best seller. Yes.
Yes. So I come home and I eat it, and after half an hour, I'm not like bloated or anything.
Not at all. That's the whole thing about. Because my idea when I was making that recipe, I know that in this should be fiber. You should have a fiber because this is great for your gut. If you don't have a fiber, then your gut or your colon it's not working properly.
Yes.
And also why protein is important. Everyone knows, oh, protein, that's a high protein, that's kind of in trend, but they think it's only for muscles. No, every single cell, it contains 50% of protein. So we are making, our body is making everyday new cells. So in taking a protein inside, you just promote or boosting that your cells are getting
regeneration.
Yeah. Yes.
And especially I think when you're being very active or like summer months, we're sweating more than normal, or if you're like traveling or you're a very active person to, it's like I want to eat well, I do want to have a treat, but I want to don't feel so guilty that I'm eating something that afterwards I'm going to feel like, ugh, so gross. So let's take a look at the ingredients, and like honestly, I love your packaging, and I love the fact that you made this here locally.
That's correct.
So here it says, okay, handcrafted, gluten-free, high protein, no refined sugar added, always baked, no trans fat, non-GMO, and only high quality. This like checks so many of my boxes. And I know earlier when you and I were talking, you were telling me that because I'm not going to say any names, but I've tried other protein donuts.
Yes.
And I'm not saying this because I know you, Zoe.
Yes.
I buy it, I have one bite, and I throw it away.
Same.
Because it tastes terrible.
I went to California when I make my donuts. Somebody told me that California it's a big field for the healthy food, and so I went there and tried different healthy protein donuts. And all I can tell that I do have really stomach pain from them. And I brought some home, and they were actually in a fridge for 2 or 3 weeks. Which, if you have just a healthy, natural ingredients, that's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, 100. So tell us about the recipe. Are you able to because you are making this?
Yes.
You are coming, like I see over here, you have oat flour, Greek yogurt, which is so high in protein. And like in this one here, per one donut, you have 12 grams of protein. That's amazing.
That's amazing. Yeah, some donuts has even 15%.
I saw that.
15 and
15 grams.
15%. Grams of protein. Yes, oat. This is a superfood. Beside those minerals, oat it's as it said, it's very good to digest, and it's rich in fiber. And also I use whey protein, and also cream cheese. Coconut oil.
Yum.
That's all from oil. Just no cholesterol, just a healthy ingredients.
So tell me, Zoe, when did you wake up one day and say, I'm going to create protein donuts, and it's going to be LaLuna sweets? When did you get the inspiration? One day you are just, because your business is around for a year, correct me if I'm wrong?
Yes.
So how did that come from? Were you going through something yourself, or where did this, because this is a big taking. It's a lot of work.
It is, definitely.
The packaging, it's beautiful because it's not something, it looks appetizing. It's not something that you're looking at, you're like, oh, that's gray and it's brown and it's so boring. When you look at it, you're like, wow, I'm so curious to see how is this protein donut tasting, and the fact you're not adding any additional sugar, no refined sugar added. It's gluten free, it's handmade. So tell me, how is that you're wake up one day and you're like, I'm going to do this? What inspired you?
It inspired me just that desire to eat healthy and to to be a part of a city that are promoting a healthy lifestyle. That was my passion, and I was always thinking how to make it. I was when I was thinking what to do, how to make it. I was always thinking, because I made those European cookies and cakes, and then I realized, people don't know what is European. They don't. It takes time, And then it just come to my mind one day, donut. It's the same like you see some picture like a blurring, and you said some word, and everything is so clear.
Yeah.
And when I said donut, protein donut, no sugar, that's all I want. And I started, try, to find the best ingredients. It takes, few months till I make it, that recipe. I'm still, changing and making, improving.
And which one did you start out with?
I started with chocolate.
Okay, which
Chocolate
is the one
vanilla,
over here.
Yes,
Okay.
chocolate and vanilla.
Okay.
And actually vanilla was in chocolate because, I was thinking, hey, what kind of flavor should I introduce? And, when I was kid, we have like ice cream, chocolate and vanilla, that's all.
That's it?
They said, hey, let's start with that. Everyone likes chocolate or vanilla.
Yes.
And then, I was, of course, exploring market, what should I do and how can I make it. And then I think the almost last, cinnamon, and it comes right away our bestseller.
Which is this guy over here?
Cinnamon is in a
This
package.
guy, okay.
Yes.
This
yes.
guy over here.
In a package, yeah.
I had
Cinnamon
this
is
yesterday.
Absolutely bestseller, best looking, they're all healthy, but cinnamon is the one that people always, overall, they're just grabbing the cinnamon. Yeah.
And monk fruits.
Monk fruits, yes.
Yes.
That's a sweetener that we are using. Yeah.
That's amazing. And you're making everything right now from home?
No, not
No,
at all.
okay.
No.
Okay. So how is that?
Yeah, I have
Okay.
a commissary kitchen in
Okay.
Vancouver,
Okay.
and we're making from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so amazing. My personal passion is health and wellness, and also supporting local businesses, small businesses in BC. It's something I'm truly passionate about. My pleasure. Tell me about your journey of I love to speak to everyone because I was also not born in Canada. I moved here in 2000, a year after you with my family. Tell me about your journey of moving from Croatia to here, and what has that been like for you?
It's a long story. Basically, I actually didn't move from Croatia to Canada. I moved from Germany.
Okay.
I used to live 9 years in Germany since, war started in our country, so we had to escape. And then, I came to Germany, so I actually get married, have 2 kids, and then, we actually couldn't stay in Germany anymore. We couldn't go back to Croatia, we couldn't back to Serbia because we were mixed marriage. One of us is Serb, another is Croatian, and nobody likes us. So we have to find another country.
Wow.
Yes, I applied for US and we get denied it. And I believe it's a God's plan that we came here. So we apply and we get some urgent visa, and everything happens in just a couple of months. And I came with 2 kids, actually babies. Daughter was 19 months old.
Wow, less
and
than
my
2.
son was not even 4 months. Yes.
Oh my goodness. I can't imagine the stress and everything you guys must be under, but now you're here for so long. It just makes I'm traveling in a couple of days, as I mentioned, and I was saying I'm interviewing a few Olympic athletes, and I was saying how proud I am to be Canadian, to travel with the Canadian passport. I'm buying Team Canada t-shirts, and
Definitely.
some of these Olympic athletes, they're giving me Team Canada gear, and honestly, it's just so easy now when we are going to Europe or Asia or Africa, anywhere in the world, on a Canadian passport, and the doors and opportunities that open for you. So how, we don't have to get into the nooks and crannies, but how would you say the last few decades have been for you? Obviously here in Canada, it's I feel like whenever someone new comes here, I always say to them, start your own business. Like, do your own thing. Like, I feel like this place is really like a great country
Exactly.
to do your own thing.
Exactly. The difference between Europe and Canada or America, that's very similar. It is because you have a freedom here.
Yes.
You have a freedom, and you can make as much as you want. You can be rich. You can do anything. You just need to actually have passion to make it. And everyone in this country can be successful. Every single one. I believe I'm actually a true inspiration for my kids. They said, Mom, you come like as an immigrant without nothing.
Yes.
Basically, we come as refugees.
Yeah.
You come as a refugee and you make so much. And beside that, you know that I do have a full-time job.
Of course.
This is not yet my full-time job.
Yeah.
So I think everyone it's supposed to do some business, and everyone can have some business on side.
And like, I like what you said, and of course, being a mom, like coming here with your children, like by the age of 7, my family had lived in 7 different countries because my mom wanted to just leave my home country, Pakistan, so there would be more opportunities for us as children, and especially for me as a girl. She knew if we are in Europe or if we're in North America, we're going to have more opportunities than my home country, Pakistan, So they tried very hard to like leave there to come here, but we came here when I was 17, but it's just so many things that open up. What can you say, why did you first of all pick the name LaLuna? What does that mean?
LaLuna, that's a bit, like picked out of nothing. So my husband has a company, his company named Luna. My best friend has also a company back in Croatia, and her name is LaLuna. So, and then when I see that, I say, hey, let's make my company name LaLuna out of nothing, and I love it now. I really like it.
Yeah.
And it's a full meaning, like Luna means moon, but LaLuna it's kind of some happiness. And that's true, that donuts really make you happiness in your stomach. And also I want to add that's very good for the people with insulin resistance. So you can measure your sugar level before, eat freely, and then after that you can measure, and your sugar level is going to be exactly the same. It's not spiking as would be with even just a small amount of chocolate or anything.
Wow.
It's nothing. It's stable.
That's amazing.
That's very safe,
So even if you want to indulge, you're eating something that is really, really healthy.
Yeah.
So how many different flavors do you have right now for LaLuna?
We have 8 flavors.
8 flavors.
8 flavors.
Okay, so what do we have? What's the blue one?
Blue one is vanilla.
Okay.
We also have a lemon.
Okay, which one's the lemon?
The lemon is not here, not today. We have peanut. Also, here is a caramel, salted caramel.
Okay.
Which one is on a tray?
Okay. Which is this guy over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pumpkin. Yeah.
That's truly
Coconut.
amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. Love. What is this guy over here? It looks like espresso.
This one is salted caramel.
Okay, that is the salt. They look so beautiful. Is this like you coming up with the design and like how you wanted to?
Yeah, I'm actually very creative.
Yeah.
I was actually I was always creative. I'm can make out of nothing because where I'm coming from, we don't have that much. We need to always have to use our imagination to make things.
Yeah.
So, and I was always creative, and in today's market, you can't buy anything to garnish that is no sugar contained.
Yeah.
So, and then I have to come to idea if I want to really stick to my donut that are healthy. I'm not supposed to put anything that is sugar on top.
Yes.
So that's how I create, like just using my talent, to decorate. Yeah.
I love that. I'm problem solving too, thinking of healthy options. So may I ask, like on here, obviously, like normally donuts would have icing, but like you don't have anything with additional sugar added.
Not at all.
So what is this, like Greek yogurt? Like what exactly
This
is
is not Greek. This is a
Okay.
cream cheese.
Oh, that is the cream cheese. Got it.
and
Okay.
protein and some sweetness.
Okay.
Inside salt,
Okay.
because this is salted caramel.
Yeah.
Caramel on top. And
Okay.
then cacao nibs.
Okay. I love cacao nibs.
Yes,
That's
cacao
amazing.
nibs. Those are just for decoration because they are very, very, very healthy.
Yeah.
And anything like you're using, it's not healthy. So
Yes.
you are very actually I was very limited
Yes.
how to decorate. I have to be like extra, like a talented to make it.
Yeah, I know, to make it like so it looks beautiful. It's also good for you, and it doesn't have the additional sugar added, because I know when we have the sugar, and only in the last little while I realized that I had a big sugar addiction and how you go through spikes. And like
Exactly.
working in the film industry and television where you have long days, and either I was drinking before a lot of coffee, and then I would have croissant, then I would have sugar, so I would have the spike, and then I come down and I want to drink more coffee again. And you know what, it happened to me, I'm getting sick.
But because you don't take any nutrition.
Yes,
There is zero nutrition.
No, that's it. So this year I've had to make a huge change with my eating, like massive. Like I'm with every meal eating protein. With everything,
Yes,
I have to make sure that I'm getting my meat in, I'm getting my eggs in, I'm getting protein. Because before, when you're working, and it's not like I have an assistant or a chef or anything like that, unless I'm on a TV show, then they make the cooking and do everything for you. But when I'm just working on the smaller shows, it's just me and my camera guy. So I'm just like eating whatever I can find. So I had to like sit down with a personal trainer, and I've interviewed nutritionists and dietitians on the show, and I realized I was getting sick almost every month.
Exactly, yeah. But I said to you, what
Yeah.
did you have till evening?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And you have to start with a healthy breakfast.
Yeah.
This one is going to be ideal for
Yeah.
a healthy breakfast.
Yeah. No, well, I know when I was teaching yoga, my students loved it. So you started last year. You started out with chocolate and vanilla, and now you have 8 different flavors, 8 different types of protein donuts. So how do you feel? It's doing really well on the market because you've gone from 2 to 8. Tell us about the journey, and then what can we expect next?
Like you always start with the basic flavors, and
Mhm.
then I have so many flavors already, recipes in my mind. How can I expand? And then just promoting. I think the best promotion is when people like you, people that recognize, and many people are reading now nutrition, what is inside. People don't buy, without many people.
Yeah.
And that's how I just, just promoting. And now company is calling me, I get so many emails. I'm really expanding, my business, and hoping, more and more people. One thing is I like to be a good businessman. Of course, we are all working to get sales.
Yeah.
But other thing, I really want that every single one in this city try my donuts and decided, if not my donuts, but decided for yourself to go on a healthy pathway in her life.
100%, because we're working on longevity and not just like, the quick fix, get ready for summer,
Exactly.
nothing like that. We're looking on the bigger picture, our health in our 50s, 60s, and onwards. Well, I think we should try some donuts. What do you say, Zoe?
Please.
This is the only reason we're doing this
Okay,
right now, so
yeah,
I can sit here and eat the donuts.
Yeah, which one is your flavor?
Well, you tell me, because I know I've tried the cinnamon before. I think I'm fascinated about the coconut, because
Yes.
I love everything
Yes.
coconuts. So
Yes.
I'm gonna break it off and have some of the coconut. You can enjoy with me. I'm sorry, my hands are clean. I just washed them before we come in here. I am kind of obsessed because I love anything coconut-y.
Yeah, I like a coconut too. That's my actually favorite.
Mmm.
Oh, I like them. They're so good.
They're so good.
And moist.
Mm-hmm.
They're not dry at all.
Mm-mm. that was the reason why I didn't like the older ones. They were so 3 grams of fiber. We have 12 grams of protein. Wow. It tastes amazing.
Yes, thank you.
Mm-hmm. As I'm eating, do you do any farmers markets or anything like that?
Not yet,
Mm-hmm.
because actually I'm working other jobs, so I'm not, that available. You have to be available all the time.
Yeah.
So, but excuse me,
Mm-hmm.
just a minute.
No.
So not yet, but my goal is to go just into the grocery stores.
Mm.
Yeah.
It tastes so good. And it's just like natural. And I love the fact that it's made here. And you can tell it doesn't have, the fake preservative
You
taste.
have no preservative, zero preservatives. Also, it's very important to add that those donuts could be frozen up to 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
So you can buy a pack of 2. They're
Mhm.
selling a pack of 2, and you can just freeze them. Just eat one and freeze another one for another time if you want.
Yeah.
If you are deciding to have it fridge, it could be up to 10 days.
Up to
in
10
the fridge.
days,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
So for example, when you're getting them, does it have like an expiry date on it?
Yes,
Like,
it does.
okay,
It
okay.
does. Yes, it does. It
Okay.
stays. Yeah.
So it's
sure.
not like something that is 5 months sitting in there.
No.
Mm.
They are making fresh.
Mm.
We sell them fresh,
Mm.
and we sell
Mm.
them just fresh.
I feel like when you're ready, like when you do get into the farmers markets, I honestly think because I'm sorry to start with the looks, because they look so beautiful and then they taste so great. And when you read all of this, you're like, wow, it is really, the proof is in the pudding.
That's proof. Yeah.
What do you do for your health and wellness? Because obviously you're really passionate about making sure others eat well, you're eating well, you're making food inspired by your own health and wellness journey. What do you do for your own self-care?
What I'm doing, actually, I'm trying to avoid meat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not telling that I'm not gonna eat meat, but now, so I'm trying to just eat a healthy fat, which I'm also making in my donuts, just a healthy fat, like coconut, avocado. For breakfast, I do have actually fruit and sometimes fruit and nuts. That's pretty much. I have very, very light breakfast. And then for the evening, I have protein, salad, and that's pretty much all. So for my activities, I'm doing that intermittent training,
Yeah.
like either swimming or jogging, or that's what I'm doing for now. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Tell
I
me.
have very good sleep. I really, have like people have like insomnia. Actually, when you're eating healthy, you should not have it.
Yeah, 100%. I personally am someone, people tell me I can sleep through anything. Like, I'm the type of person, there could be all the noise in the world and I am just sleeping.
Me too.
So I think there's nothing better than sleeping, because it gives your mind and body and nervous system like a
Yes.
chance to fully and completely
And also
relax.
I'm on autophagy,
Okay.
so that means you're fasting, intermittent fasting.
Yes.
Once a week, 24 hours fasting.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's that's even biblical things. That's
Yes.
people that
Yeah.
like your body, your cells are just getting like a
Regeneration.
regeneration. Yes.
And it's also great for mental clarity.
Oh yeah.
Mental clarity and mood, because when we're just putting food in our system constantly, and sometimes it can be, food can also be used as an addiction.
Exactly.
You
That
know-
is addiction. Food is addiction.
Yes. I'm speaking from experience, because before and even now, I'm just saying very honestly, a couple of days ago, because I'm stressed and before I'm working with a trainer, and they're like really on me about everything. So they get me to write like exactly what you're eating, your proteins, your eggs, everything. So I'm very by the book for 3 months. Then, because now all of a sudden I get stressed, I get cravings, right? Because my stress is high. I'm up till 1 a.m. doing my work on the computer, editing, whatnot. So guess what I do? I go buy a bag of chips, you know? And instead of having, I know it sounds terrible like talking about it, but I don't have perfect, like, you know, and I know that when I'm eating higher protein during the day, I'm getting my proper sleep, my mood and my thinking and how I'm showing up is different than when I'm doing, before I started working with the trainer, I realized, Zoe, that wow, because you told me, Zara, I want you to cut out sugar. Because this is how you and I started talking, right? And he said to me, and you know what I recognize, Zoe? I'm addicted to sugar.
Yes.
I am addicted to food to make myself feel better, but not like the healthy food, because I mostly eat healthy, but I recognize how after I will have a big salad, guess what I want? I want to have chocolate.
But sugar is, people don't realize, people think sugar is just from sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar is from like a pasta.
Yes.
Potato, rice, that's all carbohydrates.
Yeah.
High in carbohydrates, they're all sugars.
Yeah.
Our body needs some carbohydrates, but not as much as we love to eat.
Yeah.
Pizzas, you know, everything. That's so like, it's really unhealthy.
Yeah, very, very much. Yeah, so
everything comes into your sugar.
100%. And the reason why I'm so passionate about it is because, like, I realize I need to make some changes because diabetes is something that's in my family. Like my mom, who's passed away now, may she rest in peace, but she had to do like
injection.
Yes, because my mom was like, you know, cookies and coffee and like sweets all the time. It was really cute because she loved to make the sweet. But everyone in my culture, where I come from, they're always eating high carb, high sugar, fried things. So I'm like, okay, I need to make some serious changes, and that's why I started doing conversations on here with people who are on the path. And it doesn't mean that you can have, because I feel like when I eat your protein donuts, like I can have like, you know, like the coconut one with like 12 grams of protein, or this guy right here, if I'm craving like something chocolatey, like this guy here has 13 grams of protein. Like that's amazing, and this is peanuts and nut free too. Wow, I didn't know that.
Yes, that's they have some peanuts and nuts free. Yes.
That's amazing. That's so cool. Well, thank you so much for taking the time. I know you're really busy. Is there something that we haven't talked about today that you would like to share with my audience? Is there something that's coming up for you? Any new flavors, perhaps, like, you know, for the holidays or something? I know we're still in summer. I know we're still in summer.
You know which flavor? It's in my mind since last year. Lavender.
Oh.
Lavender, it's a thing. I'm always thinking how to make a lavender donut. It's going to be only seasonal, but this is the one that I'm really, you know, want to introduce. It's going to be maybe my next flavor, just a seasonal, lavender.
I think our coffee shop downstairs needs to carry these, because honestly, I went to them and I said, you guys need to have protein donuts, because I know, I won't say the company they have the donuts from, I won't talk about them, but I was like, guys, you need to have some. I know you have, because every time I come there, you see all these baked goods. I'm like, can you have something with protein, something gluten free?
There is no sugar,
Yes, everywhere. They need to carry. You need to go talk to them. They should carry stuff from you.
I think I should.
Yeah. Okay. Is there something special for like the end of the year that you would look for? Like, is there something you're planning for, like, you know, towards the I know we're still in summertime, but something towards the holiday season?
We do have a few flavors. A mint flavor, it's always a mint night.
Mint, okay.
Mint flavor, yes.
Okay.
And then pumpkin comes in October.
Okay.
That's already, you know, it's,
okay.
It was you know, like already preset.
Okay.
I think that's those seasonal flavors.
Okay.
That we are going, at least those two.
Okay.
Yes.
That's amazing.
And then we have planning to do some promotional packaging and, you know, like we just want to go to more stores, that people know about us.
Of
Yes.
course, that's amazing. I'm so proud of you, and I think this is truly amazing what you're doing. I do hope one day I get to go to Croatia because I hear your country is really beautiful. I know
It is,
Canada
yes.
is your home now, but like I do hear Croatia is truly, truly gorgeous from the friends who've been there. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to join today. I'm just like, wow. What was this guy again? That was the vanilla. Before
yes.
what do you want me to try?
Well, I like, actually you tried yesterday those
Yes,
one. But vanilla.
Okay, let's try the
That's
vanilla.
a typical, standard, yeah.
I'm trying to do like Padma Lakshmi, who has like this food show where she tries food on camera and talk about it. So I'm trying to do a lot of like, hi guys, we eat and we talk about it on camera. Okay, oh my god, it's just melting.
They're
wow.
real melting, yes.
Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. You can have it for breakfast.
Yes, that's what you can. You can have like a donut and just eat one apple and that's all.
Do you have it for breakfast?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Especially when I don't have time, when I'm in a hurry, if you go to work, just bring some donut and you have, even for your lunch, you have all nutritions here. Just have some apple with that and then you are full with all vitamins and everything for half day at least.
Honestly, I love it. I'm having the icing. I'm sorry. This is it, guys. I love the foods. Thank you so much, Zoe. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
My pleasure.
Pleasure too.
Just for camera, can you let us know how to say and pronounce your full name?
Zorica.
Because I always mess up your name.
My name is Dawn on English, so when sun it's coming up.
Okay, Zorica.
Zorica.
That's so beautiful.
Thank you.
You know what? My name's Zara. In one of the meanings of my name is the dawn as well.
Oh, same.
So I wonder if it's the.
You have same name then.
Yeah. It's just like the Croatian version of my name.
Oh, that's exactly Zorica, yeah.
Well, thank you so much. I'm so glad. I really wanted to do more cooking and food kind of segments, but hopefully that'll be next season. But this is such a great way to end this because I know, you and I met 2 years ago in July. So I think it's very fitting that this July 2024 that I end my show with interviewing you, and this is the last show of On Location with Zara. Thank you so much, Zorica.
Thank you. Thank you so
I'm
much.
saying
You're good, yes. You're very good. Yeah.
I'm good. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the segment today. If you did, do let me know. Again, it's been my absolute pleasure and honor bringing this show to you, bringing some amazing and inspiring locals who are truly doing remarkable work. If you do try some of the LaLuna protein donuts, do get in touch and let me know, or get in touch with Zorica.
Yes. Just want to add, that they can find all information in any app.
I will share your social media information.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry, I will share that. So I will share in the show notes. You can, check out the website or Instagram page so you can see where you can get these amazing non-GMO, handcrafted, made locally, with love protein donuts with no sugar and gluten-free. And I really appreciate you taking the time to join us today. Thank you all for watching. My name is Zara Durrani. You're watching On Location with Zara, produced with the support of Talus Story Hive. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.